Hello everyone, this is Wolf1, and we are going to be starting the live stream in a couple of minutes. I'm going to pause so we don't hear Jonah's thing while I'm off. I'm going to go link out the link to this live stream, and we'll get started. See you guys in a couple minutes. Alright, we're back.
Remember that barbaric beast named the Rhino? Apparently last night he almost escaped from his cell in the raft. How, you ask? Well, no one there seems to know, but they assure me he's been relocated to a more secure cell. Now, I'm no expert on Supermax prisons, but isn't the whole point of them
what's up?
that there isn't anything else more secure? I mean, he's a 700-pound maniac with an indestructible horn. If there's a more secure cell, why wasn't he in it?
I love the Jameson stuff. Just to say, and I don't think I can actually use them yet. No, I can't. I can use get the Spider-Man Armor Mark IV, which I fully intend to do. And we do have these, which I can't do until I do this, do the Heist DLC, which I have bought. I do have the Heist DLC. We don't know when these are going to come out or what they're about yet. But yeah, I do have the Heist DLC. I've already actually played some of it in my other file, but it says I had some new equipment available. Ooh, which I need challenge tokens for, of course. Oh, I can actually upgrade my spider drones, which I love the spider drones. The spider drones are so adorable. I have 5 skill. I get 5 skill points. When did that happen? I mean, I'm not complaining because I need the skill points. What do I want here? I'm gonna get this one because it's... Oh wait, no. Actually, I'm gonna get this one, and then I'm gonna get this one because it's hilarious. What else do I want? Oh, that extended grab takedown is actually really good. So I also had new equipment available. When did this happen? I don't even know, like, where I am. Okay, I don't have any current mission available. So I guess I'm just swinging around right now. But, yeah, basically I'm just going to swing around. Is something weird going on here? Because there's no mission. There should be a mission, shouldn't there? Okay, let's take out these demon strongholds while we're waiting for something to happen. Cause I don't remember where we were last week. I just know we continued the storyline. I'm waiting for some people to maybe show up, because the only person in the comments is me right now watching on my downstairs computer, because I need to make sure everything is functioning correctly and send out everything. So essentially that's mainly so I can test things and make sure everything is functioning correctly. Because my internet has been terrible. Okay, we got a sniper waiting there. Let's see, where can I head? I wanna... Okay, go up here. And... let's do this. Well, actually, no, I wanna go over here.
Hey, MJ.
Alright, I picked him.
And you're now unconscious and off of a roof.
Whew, getting brisk out here. Better go in.
Okay, will I resume that conversation I was just having? Presumably I will once this is started, which will be very weird considering I just did there was a conversation with Mary Jane, I think, and I interrupted it to do that fight, and then I'm going to probably return. Also, I just noticed that there are Black Widow markings
I'm at the 4th place on your list. They're not even trying to pretend they're legit.
It's just sad when criminals don't take pride in their work anymore. I'll see what I can find out.
Nap time.
You are now unconscious. Hello, you're now upside down. Now you're now tied to a wall. Hey, these guys are more observant than I expected them to be. However, this guy's going to walk right under me, so I can just do this. And this guy. Hulk. Okay. You're now going to be tied to me. Okay. Come on, get close to me over here. Also, actually, because of what the challenge for this warehouse is, perfect time to actually get usage out of this. This is perfect for this. Oh, I'm out of people to hurl. Ooh, that's gotta be a record. Well, at least a record for distance. But then again, Spider-Man having any type of, doing any type of world record throwing toss would probably not be fair. Here, you forgot you dropped that. Here, enjoy that wall.
Oh, hey! You must be the JV team!
Thank you. Oh, I actually knocked that guy out. I threw so many people at that guy that I knocked him down first. Here, I think you dropped this. And now I can take you guys down the old-fashioned way. And why are you hitting yourself?
Because these other guys not impressing me.
Peter, that place is supposed to be a bespoke furniture manufacturer.
From what I can see, it's more like illegal weapons. And this might come as a shock, but I don't think they're really bespoke.
The hipster assassins are going to be so disappointed.
Like, I completely forgot about that one. Here, let me try this out on you.
It's not that I'm not glad to see more of you. It's... Oh, no, wait. It is that I'm not glad to see more of you.
Man, I dodged too early there. Yes, that was kind of overkill, but these guys did blow up City Hall, so they kind of deserve it. You know, you did the Captain America shield throw all wrong, pal. You were supposed to throw that at me, not at yourself. Hurl you, at you, and at you, and at you. Like, I realize that move is not the most effective thing in the world, but it's also very fun to do. Also, I'm kind of getting a little sloppy here. Which I fully admit might be because I haven't played the game with all of my upgrades in a while. I just love doing that one. That thing where you, like, where you do a kick off of them and then... Okay, enjoy that wall. Enjoy this. And here, eat your own rocket launcher. You know, I think that would be a really funny contextual whip that they could give Spidey is the whole quit hit. Why are you hitting? Is the whole okay? Grab a shield enemy's shield, spin it around, and throw it back at them. Like, I think that would be like a good quip for that would be, you know, the Captain America, like, say, hey, you're doing Captain America's thing all wrong. You're supposed to do that shield at me, not at yourself. But what you gonna do?
Hey, sorry about that. I'm back.
All right, I picked up a bunch of stuff at the store. Can't wait to see what you come up with.
Swinging over now. Prepare to be amazed.
Yeah, I interrupted a conversation with Mary Jane to have another conversation with Mary Jane in a demon stronghold. Well, That makes sense. That's adorable. Okay, let's actually do the demon strongholds because no one's here in the chat yet. And I want to see if anyone shows up before we do the story. And I kind of like doing these streams where I do the, like, just binge a bunch of these missions to get them out of the way. But yeah, once we get through the main story, we are going to do the Black Cat DLC, the High Sea DLC.
Oscorp does research and development for the military. Are the demons after experimental weapons? If I was a psychotic cult, I would be. I wonder where they got the idea. What highly visible figure has made a career out of fighting madmen with lethal experimental technology like flight suits, tectonic gauntlets, and gigantic scorpion tails? No, don't say the name. I just ate.
You were the one that made Scorpion, Jameson. Okay, let's see. What have we got here? There's really not much in the means of ways to... Oh, look, this guy might be isolating himself, maybe.
Huh? Sleep it off. You literally didn't see that coming.
Am I actually going to get away with this? Hey, look at that thing behind you.
Boy, they really didn't want me going in. Which means I'm going in.
Oh, that was probably the least stealthy takedowns I've ever done. Because I basically just zoomed down, beat one up, zoomed to the wall, and was like, hey, look over there! Like, that is a funny thing with that, is it is basically the, hey, look, a thing!
MJ, I'm at the 5th location. Either there's a weird cosplay thing going on, or it's the demons.
Could be both. They need social lives too.
Well, let's see if I can make some new friends. Or enemies.
Hello, you're not tied to a wall. Wow, you are either really lucky or really unlucky, one or the other. And now I'm out of trip mines, dang it. Okay, are you visible now? Hello! You're now stuck to a wall. You're now stuck to a girder. How does it feel to be stuck to a girder? Now these are really easy to deal with.
role of homicidal demons will now be played by more homicidal demons.
Ah, you got stuck to each other. How does it feel to be stuck to each other into the floor? Ooh, okay. Good thing these guys are mild, or at least mildly superhuman.
Reinforcements! Unless you're just Natalie dressed paparazzi? Yeah, I didn't think so.
Peter, that location's a clearinghouse for donations to Lee's charities. Clothes, books. They're trucked in from drop boxes all over town.
Sounds like a perfect distribution network for drug running, which it looks like is their real priority.
Hello. Enjoy being hit by your friends.
How do these backup guys get here so fast? I know it's not the 6th train.
Okay, let's have some fun.
More demons. How do you guys kill each other apart? I mean, there's only so many mask variations.
Okay, you enjoy being cow drive? Here, enjoy having your own shield thrown at you. I know I say enjoy a lot, and it's really probably getting on people's nerves, so I'll try to stop it. Okay, what can I do with you? Oh, I know. Here, throw your shoot a rocket at me. Stop rocketing yourself. Hey, come on, shoot another one at me. See what happens. Oh, you got hit by your own rocket again. Who could have guessed? I find it interesting, like, I can imagine that somehow that,
MJ,
like, disables the rocket and wraps it up with webbing.
I'll call in an anonymous tip.
If anyone's wondering why I'm talking, even though no one's in the live stream, I'm talking to you people that are watching on the archive. So if you're on the archive, I'm talking to you right now. I don't know how many people actually watch these on the archive, but if you do, that's why I'm saying that. I like the Black Widow prints on the bottom of his fingers. I mean,
That's all the places I could link to Martin Lee. We just made life a lot harder for the demons.
And easier for the DA to build a case against him. Thanks, MJ. I owe you dinner.
Ooh, nice. What price range are we talking about?
Any place you want. That has a dollar menu.
Okay, let's see. I don't think there's anything else to do. Okay, I think that's literally all of the scattered things on the map that I can do at the moment. So I'm just going to go on to the story missions. I tried to wait for people to show up, but they can only wait so long. And I know the Heist DLC did just come out, so a lot of people are probably doing that right now. I know, like, the Heist DLC is really good, and it's actually a decent amount. I suppose people on the archive are probably wondering, like, what is my opinion on the Heist DLC?
Savvy listeners don't need me to tell you that the Demon's cult, gang, terrorist organization, all the above apply, is out of control. We have a survivor of one of their brazen attacks on the line. Go ahead.
I was home, in my building, when we got word there were demons on the roof planting bombs. We had to evacuate, but we also heard there were snipers waiting to pick us off when we tried to leave.
Despicable. Fortunately, the police and the bomb squad handled the situation.
And Spider-Man, he...
Jared, cut the call! Sorry. Hard to hear when we're talking over each other. Clearly someone traumatized by a terrifying experience. For resources to help with PTSD, go to our website. Another public service from J. Jonah Jameson.
Daily Bugle. But yeah, so far, I guess I should give my opinion on the Heist DLC so far. I've not beaten the Heist DLC yet, but I've played about 2 hours worth of it, and I'm still only at 50%, and I haven't done much wandering around doing random crimes. I've just been doing the crimes that, like, pop up. And I like some of the new crimes that pop up. There's especially one variety of crime that I really do like, and also, no spoilers. This will be completely spoiler-free. I'm saving any spoilers on the heist for when we actually do the heist DLC, so don't worry about that. But the new crimes are really cool. Like there are some repeat crimes, which I guess which makes a lot of sense because there's a lot of new content. There has to be some things where, with the amount of time they had to do this, plus getting out New Game Plus on top of that.
Turn this way. Jameson warned us about you.
But it's one of those things where it's... Also, I really like the dark suit. It's a really cool suit. But with the DLC, I feel like, you know, being halfway done for about 2 hours of playtime is actually really good for a $9.99 pack of DLC. Like, other companies have charged more for less. And I feel like it is very much worth it. Like, I have definitely played DLC that just was not worth it.
Here.
And that was DLC that just came on a,
So you know that address you gave me? I went there.
MJ.
I know, but wait.
What is this?
Just listen.
And here we have another MJ section. I know a lot of people don't actually like the MJ sections, but I really actually do. Like, I personally like the Mary Jane sections. I don't mind them. And I actually kind of enjoy playing them.
This is the address Pete found. Men are all carrying firearms.
Because it kind of reminds you of just how powerful Spider-Man is. Like, for Spider-Man, this is a piece of cake. He can clean out this entire place in a second.
Might be something inside that connects this to Lee.
I've got to go away from the game for a little bit. I'll be back in a couple minutes, so don't worry. If you're watching on the archive, sorry, but I've got to go take care of something. So I'll be back in a second. I also apologize for that. Okay, I apologize for that.
Get back there.
Huh? What was that? What dumbass can't put their shit away? Bet it was happy. Shot a rat.
Martin Lee's really paying the boss?
Yeah, we built this war beast for Lee. Lee finances the boss's new venture.
Yo, Rick! Boss wants to talk to you. Well, you better clean your
Need
slag
to
off
get
that
into that
sloppy
office.
well. Boss sees that, he'll be pissed.
And this is one of those more stressful sections, but
So what's the boss doing with the money from this Lee job?
What are they building? Is this all for Lee?
Grave dust,
Careful.
man. All that cash is going straight into grave dust.
You tried any yet?
New samples. Boss is still perfecting the recipe, man. It's got a kick.
I like how much you can overhear just by listening.
Easy does it. What kind of vehicle needs tires this big?
Probably
Where
a
is
monster
it?
truck.
Swear I left it over here.
Yo, has anyone seen the 316 socket driver? I heard something.
Dang it, I got caught during something there. Okay, these stealth sections, I can see why some people probably don't like them,
Where is
but
it?
to me,
Swear
they're
I
not
left
the
it
worst
over here.
stealth sections I've ever had.
Yo, has anyone seen the 316 socket driver?
Just gotta be careful not to hit the...
Hey, when are we gonna do this? Am I hearing things?
Hey, which way you coming? Which way you coming? That way, okay.
What is this? Some kind of military hardware? Office must be to my right. Need to move careful through here.
Okay, that was probably more big of a risk than I should have taken, but what you gonna do? But I personally like the stealth sections because it kind of highlights just how strong Spider-Man is. That to him, this is just business as usual. But to a normal human like Mary Jane or Miles,
What's in these?
or whoever, this is dangerous. This is like really dangerous.
We'll never know
Tombstone.
Tombstone.
You're right, Rick. Won't notice? 'Cause it won't be there.
God damn it! I said I'll fix it!
You got some stones, Rick. Let's see if they break. Such a disappointment.
Yikes.
And now I need a new welder.
And, decent job disguising the fact that the guy clearly got his head crushed right there.
Need to get into that office.
Come on now.
Made it. Blueprints. An APC. This is what they're building for Lee. But why does he need an armored vehicle? There must be something. Here we go.
there anything else I can look at in here? I never really checked. Granted, I can see why Mary Jane would be very careful in here.
That is a well-worn chair.
I mean, what with the fact that there's a super-powered crime boss in the other room, I can see why she would want to do this as quickly as she possibly could.
What is Tombstone using these for?
All right, boys. Time to move. Get the gear from my office.
Time to go.
Gotta give Mary Jane credit, though. She got in and out of a supervillain's lair without getting killed.
Okay, I want to say don't ever do that again, but since I know you're going to anyway, here. Take a few of those next time.
Nice. Thanks.
You know Tombstone is crazy and pretty much invincible, right?
Everybody has their weakness. Mine is... whatever you're cooking right now. Smells amazing.
The chicken curry. Just needs some time to simmer.
No dumplings, I hope.
You're never gonna let me live that one down, are you?
Nope.
The Great Dumpling Catastrophe.
I still can't believe they evacuated the entire building.
I know, and in January, too. Your neighbors hated me.
Yeah, they were pretty happy when we broke up.
Also, does anyone else notice the spider plushie on her couch?
Let's talk about what you found in
Insomniac had better make actual spider plushies, because I really want
has
them.
issues with Norman Osborn.
Yeah, but...
I would totally buy a spider plushie.
I don't know yet. But his next move looks like it involves Devil's Breath. Whatever that is.
Yeah. I'll dig into it. So I was thinking... what if we teamed up?
Wait, what, you want to be my sidekick? Like a Spider Girl? Spider Woman?
No.
Woman.
No, not a sidekick. A partner.
Oh. Not again.
Hey, it's your crime system thingy. Looks like a residential break-in.
Charles Standish.
That sounds familiar. Oh, Oscorp CFO. Wait. You don't think this has anything to do with Lee, do you?
Sorry to cook and run.
Did you just leave your clothes on the kitchen floor?
I love that joke. I can't switch. I wish I could switch suits.
Where do you want me to,
A couch is fine.
See you later?
Yeah.
That's a really good joke. That is a legitimately funny joke. I kind of wish that they would, like... one thing I do like is that New Game Plus, you can literally wear any suit you want in that scene. So if you want to wear the undie suit, you can totally have him just undress into his mask and underwear if you want him to. And level up!
Hey, it's me.
Which means I have another skill point.
So what do we know about Charles Standish?
Let's see. Chief Financial Officer at Oscorp. Single. Known for his art collection.
If Lee's after him, it's gotta be related to Devil's Breath.
I'll run a search on everything in that file.
Let me know the second you find something. I think Lee might be planning something even worse than City Hall.
So, are we partners now? Because it sure feels like we are.
Partners! Sounds good!
Okay. See ya, partner.
But that part I like. I like that the moments between him and MJ are legitimately good. Like, they are legitimately really, like, interesting. Also, there will be a side quest soon, but I can't see it right now. I just like looking at this. I like that there's foreshadowing in this. Like, there is actual foreshadowing in this if you pay attention. Which I really do appreciate. Like, I appreciate that that's there for a lot. Like, it reflects what's going on and it does a bunch of different things. I like the social media feed because it really works. It's not just a gimmick. It actually makes the game feel a bit more alive. Can I take down any of you without anyone else moving? Yes, I can take you out. You're not tied to a pole. How's it feel to be tied to a pole? Somehow I dodged an explosion. I don't know how I managed it, but I did. Here, have a car door. And have my foot in your face. In fact, ooh, okay, that's gonna leave a bruise. So probably not as big as one as that one will. Here, have a trash can. And pile driver. Okay, technically, I guess that's not a pile driver.
Thanks for the assist, Spider-Man. Someone radio dispatch. We need a wagon. There's probably more of them inside. You guys stay here.
I do like that. Like, I like that, you know, people you rescue have optional bits of dialogue that if you just rush to the next objective, you will miss. That I like. This game has a lot of little touches that I really, really like. Like, this is one of the few games I actually paid full price for a few days after the release. I normally don't do that. In fact, this is one of the games that I bought a PS4 for, and I like that it lives up to everything I was putting into it.
Spider-Man!
Because goodness knows if this game had sucked, I would have been very ticked off.
You're hurt. I'm okay. But you gotta find Mr. Standish, fast. Those guys in the masks kidnapped him and forced him up to his place. He lives in the penthouse, top floor.
Okay, sit tight. So glad you're here. I can't find my car. Could have sworn I parked on this level.
Okay, enjoy that wall, and, well, no, enjoy whiplash after that, probably. Ooh, okay, that's gonna hurt. Come back here! Here, traffic cone for the face. I like that there's so many options too, because just when you're in the air, like you can just grab anything that you can see and make it a projectile. You can grab a person's gun and hit him in the face with it. Oh, okay, that had to hurt. Hey, I'm not done with you yet. I'll be taking that. Ooh, that guy got some distance. You know, I feel sorry for the people that parked their car in this garage, but... Here, I think you dropped this. And that. Ooh, okay, that sounded painful. But I just like the options this game.
Wait, you guys work here too? This building is serious about parking enforcement.
Here, you chill on that wall. But back to what I was saying before about the DLC. but like with the DLC, I feel like it does what a lot of DLC should be.
Elevator won't
A lot of
work,
DLC is
here.
just, oh, we cut this part of the main game off, or we came up with a few new characters, which is fine. Like a few new characters is
be able to
perfectly
make it up to
fine.
the penthouse from here. If I get closer, I can take him out.
Hello. Like a few new characters is perfectly fine. Like it really is. Like, I do appreciate when they throw in a few additional characters, but to me, the problem is a lot of DLC is just that, like a few little odds and ends, and if you don't like the new characters, you're probably not going to like the DLC. And I normally just, with most DLC, I'll wait for them to release the Platinum Edition, where they have all the DLC that they release throughout the... I heard someone. Where are they? Oh, they're right there. Do I really need to deal with this guy? I mean, I don't, but at the same time... Hello?
Okay, almost there. Stay out of the light.
Hello? That guy got caught a little bit there.
Okay, back to Sneaky Spider.
Hello? Oh, crud.
Okay, I think I'm gone. Careful.
Okay, that wasn't my sneakiest attempt at that. Like, in all honesty, my previous attempts have been much more sneaky than that.
Firebombs? Seriously? Uh-oh, nothing.
Okay, got hit. That was actually the first time I've ever died on that section. But with the DLC pack, I feel like for $10, I got a very decent sized portion of game.
Firebombs? Seriously? Uh-oh. Not good.
Yeah, that was one of those situations where I'd rather get hit by fire than hit by an elevator to the face. Also, I like how detailed a lot of these environments are. Like, you know, this actually feels like it's a fleshed out building. They could have just had me go straight from that air vent into the next portion, but they decided, hey, let's have this little detailed building here that actually looks like a thing that might be in a real building. I appreciate that.
There's Standish.
Okay, now what? Enter your password.
Hello.
He sounds nervous. Maybe I should take him out.
I wonder, can I do this? Okay, did not know I could do that. I'm so happy I can do that because that is so funny. Okay, I do appreciate that. I do like that. Can I actually get anyone up there? No, I can't. There's some web on the floor. Okay, are you... I like waited for the guy to turn around a centimeter and then grabbed the guy and hooked him to a light fixture. Okay, let's put this like right there. Aww. I was really hoping I could stick him to a ceiling. Okay, where are the... Is there anyone else I can take out while I'm waiting? Who is looking at you? Hello. I like that this gives you stealth options. Okay, can I do it this time? Oh, come on. That's not fair. I mean, I'm sure someone will inevitably run into those, but... Ooh, good. Both of you get under there. Both of you get really close. Okay, is that all of the first squad out of the way? Yeah, I think that guy over there is vulnerable. Hello, you are now tied to the rafters. Enjoy being tied to the rafters. You'll be here a while. Okay, what have I got? Okay, can't get you. Can I pick off your buddy from behind? He's still lurking there in the elevator. Are they the only ones in the entire house? And how do they not notice their buddies hanging from the ceiling? Like, you'd think they would somehow notice that. Ooh, can I do something new for that? No, I can't. Oh, you'd think I'd be able to do something with that. He's probably the reason I can't do anything about it. Come on, get closer. Ooh, both of you, okay, please, both of you get as close as you possibly can. Okay, actually, you get up here on the light fixture. And then you get crushed. Well, not necessarily crushed, but have a weird
okay,
art
all clear.
incident.
Hope Standish is all right.
Oh, be quiet. Hello. Here, enjoy being over there, stuck to a light fixture. I need to say enjoy this stuff. I don't really want to use this stuff as ammunition because I don't think it's valuable art. I mean, yes, I say this after using several pieces of artwork as melee weapons, but...
Let's try this again.
Now then again, I think he values his life probably more. I need to stop saying enjoy things.
It's
because
safe.
they're not going to, obviously not going to
What were
enjoy
they
them.
after?
Just financial records.
About Devil's Breath?
How do you know about that?
Why do they want it?
I don't even know what it is. Mr. Osborn's been pouring money into it for years, but he keeps the whole project a secret. I'm the only one who has any record of it.
Not anymore. Looks like they copied some records to a secure server. Payroll information. On a Dr. Isaac Delaney. Who is he?
I honestly don't know.
Down!
Come on, come on!
I like that Spidey prioritizes saving the person over fighting the helicopter. I appreciate that.
Hold on! Almost got him! Try to fall slower!
Ironically, it is actually physically possible to fall slower if you know what you're doing.
Gotcha.
It kind of is.
You okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Good. Good. You know, as elevator shafts go, this is pretty nice.
Except that, you know, it's on fire. I like the look on Spidey's face there. He's like, huh. Elevator shafts are normally not very pleasant places to be, and that one's no exception.
Hey, Yuri.
You okay?
Yeah, but I didn't get much out of Standish before these Sable guys stepped in and told me to back off. What's the deal?
I get the sense all they care about is keeping him quiet.
Because he knows about Devil's Breath.
Right. Whatever the hell that is.
I'm working on that. I think I just got a lead.
A lead? You sound like a cop.
Don't you mean... Spider Cop?
They need to make a Spider Cop costume. They really do.
That's fair.
Peter, what happened with Standish?
He's safe.
Okay, good. And the demons?
They were looking for a name. You got a pen?
Yeah, go.
Dr. Isaac Delaney.
Okay. Who is he? What's his deal?
I was hoping you could tell me.
I'm on it. Just give me a few. Oh, and before I forget, you left that tracker from Tombstones at my place. I'll drop it at Dr. Octavius's lab. Let you know what I find on Delaney.
Yeah, oh, hey, Trooper! Hi, you missed the whole, demon apartment battle. And me doing some demon warehouses, but you're just in time for the Tombstone side mission. And I know yard work's honestly, I hate yard work. I really do. Okay, what suit did I get that time? Ooh, the, 2099 suit, which I can actually unlock right now. Can't unlock any of the others yet, because I don't have the challenge tokens for them. I actually need to stop some... well, I've got all the base tokens I can get at the moment. I want this. You know, I'm going to actually use the 2099 suit, because I really like it, and I have never worn it. Okay, so where's the Tombstone missions? Oh, I need to find the where's the side missions? Oh, there it is. But, yeah, it's okay. Yeah, it really is. I really like wearing it. I mean, one of the problems I do have with the 2099 suit, of course, is that it has no eyes.
Message from Doc.
Sorry to call so late. My mind's bursting with ideas. We've been thinking too small, Peter. Why replace missing limbs with facsimiles when we can improve upon them? People who lost an arm understandably want it back, but we can give them something better. The human body doesn't need to be our default. We can go so far beyond it. Just some thoughts to conjure with.
Doc's really giving it both barrels. Hope he doesn't burn himself out.
But yeah, the 2099 suit is really cool. I just wish that, you know, it just doesn't have eyes is the problem, but it's a good night suit. Like, I like the idea of having suits that a different suit I wear at night. But, yeah. But hey, we get to do the Tombstone DLC, which is actually some of my favorite DLC
I should examine
in the
the
game.
transmitter MJ found.
Like, it is honestly some of my favorite DLC in the whole game. I am kind of on the, like, a bit of on the fence about the, white suit.
I can reverse engineer this?
I kind of like it, but yeah, the
track Tombstone's
2099 black suit is more blue. Is a little more interesting to me. Okay, so let's see, I gotta go over here like that. I like to use up those things because they're more of a nuisance than anything. Okay, I need to get it to 5 voltage, which means I need to overclock it. And then do -1. Okay, fair, easy enough to do. But yeah, it's kind of personal taste. But yeah, there's a lot of suits in this game I like. Like, I like the spider armors. Like, the spider armors are some of the coolest.
Time for a test run.
So, is anything added in here? I do like this sort of slow burn the plot has, too. But, yeah, it's just one of the, like, this is one of those games that I wish they would do something with this story. Like, I really wish they would just do something with it. Like, they would take it in a,
Okay, just gotta follow the signal. Should lead to whatever it is Tombstone's moving.
like, they would make a TV series out of the story of this game.
This guy's the mother of all headaches. Impermeable skin plus 0 morals equals bad time. Hope running a chop shop's the worst thing he's up to.
Yeah, that I also like. I do like that it changes, and it's sort of a slow change. That you can slowly see things change with how things operate, and it, like, with how certain things are. And I don't want to spoil anything, because I'm pretty sure some people in the archive probably have not beaten the game yet. Also, I'm not going to spoil anything for the DLC, because, well, I know what happened to your copy. I don't want to say it out loud in case you don't want everyone and their mother to know about it. But, sorry about that. But I don't feel like I should spoil the DLC, and I don't want any of the DLC spoiled for me, because I'm still only halfway through it. I will say, personally, I do think it is worth it, though.
There. That truck. Out for a Sunday drive?
Ooh, okay. Hello, fellas. I'm gonna have to ask you to pull over.
Crap, it's Spider-Man! Call for backup!
Now, let's see what this power can do.
You're gonna pay! Don't let him get behind you!
Oh boy, gang's all here. My bad.
I didn't really notice much difference in using that power. Also, I give them credit for, even though they operate, well, there's differences, but I don't want to spoil them just yet. Here, here's your motorcycle. Yeah, I don't really particularly like that power. I prefer this one. Here, have a trash can. I really need to say stop saying that. Because I say that every time I throw something at someone.
Biker gang down. Let's see what's in that truck. Chemical containers. They're scrubbed clean. Looks like they came from the Alchemax plant in Harlem, but what was in them? And that sound means the end of our lightning round. Should head to Alchemax when I get a chance and find out what was in those barrels. Tombstone's up to something. Probably illegal. Definitely dangerous.
But yeah, this is just one of those games that I really
Hey, do you have time to check something out for me?
No, but if you ask nicely...
Just got a call about a suspicious-looking box on a rooftop in Hell's Kitchen. I could call in the bomb squad, but if it's just some kid's science project...
Yeah, I know. Budget crisis. Yada, yada, yada. So...
will you please check it out?
There's the magic word. I hope it's some kid's science project. Man, I miss those days. School project, so much easier than real-life projects.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, now let's see, is the, okay, there's the next part. But I do want to do do this part because I want to unlock one of the suits. Like one of my absolute favorite suits in the entire game. So...
looks military grade.
And a suit that I want to fight Tombstone in, actually.
Spider-Man, so you found one of my recon points.
Who is this?
Wrong question. The correct one is, can you stop the bombs I've planted?
Mystery Man's got recon points spread all over the city.
Also, I like
This
Taskmaster.
computer's tracking bombs around the district.
The Taskmaster
they're
is
about
in
to
this
go
game,
off.
which is really cool.
I gotta move.
And I particularly like the boss, like the way they implement him, because it's really interesting.
These bombs aren't gonna defuse themselves. Okay, took care of that one.
There's only one variety of his challenges that I don't like, and you can probably, if you played the game, you probably can guess what it is.
Okay, one more. Not gonna lie.
Yep, got gold on
good
that
about
one.
myself
Good.
right now.
Nice work with the bombs, but you lean into your throat too much. Hurts the accuracy.
Is this some kind of sick game to you?
Games are for kids, and I'm a professional, and I get paid like it.
Guess your client wasted their money.
Sometimes information's worth more than money, and I've learned plenty watching you.
Also, I like Taskmaster's VA.
What did you find out about Isaac Delaney?
Check out the picture I just sent.
Which one is Delaney?
I don't know. Guess you'll have to go to the party to find out.
Good thing I already have a costume.
Okay, now let's see, which suit can I get now? Ooh, yes, I can get it, yay! Actually, I can only get one of them. I want that one just for normal things, but I love the Spider Armor Mark III. I really do. This is one of my favorite suits in the whole game. I really love this suit. Like, I adore this suit. It is really cool. Okay, let's go over and do this one. Because I feel this is appropriate suit to fight Tombstone in, for one. But two, I just like the suit. Like this is just one of my favorite suits in the whole game. But I normally limit myself to certain things in it because it's just one of those suits that feels like it deserves it.
Missed a call from Aunt May.
Peter, I spoke to Miles' mother, and she loved the idea of him working here. The poor woman's grieving herself while trying to be strong for her son. She needs some time to just grieve, and he needs to see that life's still worth living. That was a very thoughtful suggestion, Peter. The kind that would have made Ben proud.
I love Aunt May in this game, I really do. Like, they got her character so right. Ah, okay, I was actually wondering when there would be more crimes. But yeah, I love this suit, but I normally don't wear it all the time because I feel like it kind of deserves to be worn for important situations. I like the Mark IV too, but I kind of prefer this one.
I better step in.
Hello!
You wanna fight? It's your lucky day.
Oh, I get to try this armor out. Oh, hang on. I don't like the brute. Wait, why did I even dodge that? I'm temporarily immune to bullets. Ow. I like the Iron Spider, but I think the Mark IV looks better. Like, I personally do like the Mark IV armor. I mean, the Iron Spider armor. Let's see, any more objects I can hurl? This is kind of... Oh, wait, I can hurl your own guns at you, can't I? Ooh, that's gonna leave an interesting mark.
Thanks. I think I'll be okay.
Yeah, the Mark IV is really good. Is a really good suit, and I wore it for a portion of the game because I felt it fit the situation. But personally, I just think the Mark III looks really cool. I mean, yes, it kind of looks like like Deathstroke and Spider-Man kind of merged into one, but it's at the same time really cool.
Narcotics sale reported. Officers needed in Central Park. Please copy.
Okay, let's see. Are there any
New York without a CD drug deal?
big thugs?
Personal stash. Yeah. Genuine Wilson Fisk product. The Kingpin's private reserve. Smells like the sewer's private reserve. Fisk had particular tastes, you know? Who can peg those rich guys? I don't know. Kingpin even use? I thought he was straight edge. Spider-Man!
Hello, you are now tied to a wall.
Gotta be honest, not a fan of Big Pharma. Especially back alley Big Pharma. Come on, Spider-Man!
I can't hit him in the air! They just got more interesting. Open fire!
Okay, you got tied to a wall. Not what I intended to happen, and the camera kind of bugged out there. Here, I'm going to temporarily be immune to bullets. That is so fun.
What do we do?
Oh, it ran out. Nice. Here, I'll be taking that and throwing it right back at your face. It's fun to throw, like, grab someone's weapon and throw it at another dude.
Huh. Fisk did keep these wannabe pushers in check. Wait a minute, what's that feeling? Do I miss him?
But yeah, like the spider arm, like I do like the spider arms. Like the spider arms are really epic. Let's see, anything else pop up here? And of the suits that are in the DLC, I will say this, I've only unlocked one, but it's a really cool suit. I wish that I actually just let me play it here, but I'd have to go do the DLC. And one, you haven't, a lot of people probably haven't beaten the DLC yet, and two, the DLC is after the main game, so for people watching the archive that haven't played the beaten the game yet, that kind of isn't fair.
Huh, good timing. Tombstone's men are loading fresh supplies. What for, though? Is he getting back into drugs? They're heavily armed. This might be easier if I stay quiet.
I like the idea that Tombstone's actually been like changing motivations and what he does. Okay, I need to... That guy up there on the lookout looks like the easiest guy to deal with. If I can just get him... Yep, he's... There. Hello, you are now tied to a crate. Hang around for a while. Wow, you really didn't hear that, did you? Here, you can stay next to your buddy here. You know, if you're one of these thugs, I do wonder, like, what your thought process is when that happens. Like, do you get upset, or is it just, like, at this point one of those, again moments? Okay, have I picked off enough guys to deal with you yet? Yeah, I have. Also, am I the only one that truck reminds of Nemesis Prime slash Scourge from RID? I mean, if it had some red windows, that'd be a perfect match. Okay, who else have I got left? I think I picked off literally everyone else. Like, I say that and I look back and there's like a billion people tied to walls back there. Okay, let's see.
Chilly. Should have dressed warmer.
Okay. Man, everyone was really unobservant there. That said, I do wonder if some of these guys are like, I know he's there, but if I do anything, I'll get kicked repeatedly in the face. Hello. Like, if you were a criminal in one of these situations, I can see, like, at some point you'd be like, okay, I know he's there, but if I alert everyone, I'm going to get kicked in the face. So I would rather just let him silently take me down and tie me to a wall.
You drink. Damn.
So, like, is it one of those things? I can honestly imagine that being the case. Like, they're just like, oh, I don't want to get punched repeatedly in the face, so I'm just not going to say anything and let himself take me down. Because that'll be less painful.
Now to find out what's in these barrels.
I think it's because they're so surprised.
Isn't this the chemical Tombstone was exposed to as a kid? What's he doing with it now?
Oh, that's horrifying.
Yeah! Let's go, come on!
I'm guessing that stuff's not for asthma.
And I like that even though Tombstone is only a bonus boss, that they actually do stuff.
More dudes, more drugs. Someone's gotta teach these guys about the dangers of peer pressure.
Okay, this guy is not powered up anymore. Here, be tied to a wall. Oh no, that's a truck. Yeah, I agree. That guy just casually walking past me I know we're just gonna get beat up anyway, so might as well not make a fuss about it. Here, let me take that and return it. Hey, you know, being invincible doesn't save you from being stuck to a wall.
Got a bad feeling those drug inhalers and the Diox 3 are related. Should analyze an inhaler to find out what's going on here.
You know, I find this insulting because I actually do have asthma. Tombstone, you are inconsiderate.
Alright, what's in you?
There are people that actually need those to live. To be fair, I threw most of them at the guys that could turn their bodies into living stone. So I think they're probably fine. And to be fair, exposure to that drug might have made them at least somewhat resistant.
Diox 3 plus designer amphetamines. Pretty clever recipe for temporary invulnerability. I'm impressed. And worried. This stuff hits the street and there'll be a huge market for it. With Tombstone as the sole supplier, think I can synthesize a counter-drug. Wonder if there are any lab supplies in that truck.
Wow, that guy looks that looks like a really uncomfortable place to get tied up at, because he's kind of got the point of the truck, really painfully poking into him.
Artisanal science.
It's not sharp enough to be lethal, but probably extremely unpleasant.
Single dose of the counter-drug. Just need to test it out. Maybe I should pay Tombstone a visit.
Where did they go? Oh wait, I got skill points. Yeah, I need to actually use those. Let's see, what have I got? Ooh, this one I like. Okay, now where's the... I think it's probably back at his... Or is it? I'm not seeing the next stage of the, Oh, there it is. No, I don't think they would go to Valhalla. That doesn't seem like... They didn't seem like the honorable type. And a few times I actually have swung in front of the train and gotten killed that way. See, is there any suit suit that might be better suited for this? I don't think so. I think this is probably the best suit for the job. I like fighting Tombstone in this suit because it seems like with how much emphasis they put on how powerful Tombstone is, that he'd be one that would warrant the armor.
terrorists assassinate American citizens in a bombing. How is it possible that instead of being wiped out of
Okay, I guess I
existence,
can.
these masked criminals are still at large and still striking at innocent people like Oscorp CFO Charles Standish in their own homes? How? You're on with J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, my cousin's a corrections officer, and he says the demons they've arrested aren't talking. They clam up, won't even speak to their lawyers.
This underscores a concern I've had about these demons. They're not regular criminals. They might not even be ordinary terrorists, although they certainly commit terrorist acts. But it looks to me more and more like they're a cult.
Are you kidding me? Those kind of people are out of their minds. They'll do anything.
It's horrifying, isn't it? Does this mean that we have to live in fear? To be constantly looking over our shoulders? To expect an attack at any moment? My opinion, folks, the answer is yes.
Yeah, okay, I guess I can. Also, I think there's a, this is actually one of the secret pictures. And by the way, I'm not going to be going and doing all of the secret pictures either, because I've done that in my other playthrough, like by myself, and it's really tedious. Like, yes, the suit you get from it is really cool, but I personally prefer not to do it on screen because it feels really tedious and that it would take forever to do.
Time to shut Tombstone down.
Oh, didn't mean for that to happen. I do like the wrestling suit, though. The wrestling suit's really cool.
The angry drug lord drank alone. There's a poem in there somewhere.
You know better than me. Never was the literary type.
How'd you even manage to connect with Martin Lee?
I'm top of my game. I don't go knocking. People find me.
Ow. I do like this boss fight. Like, this is a really good boss
Team
fight.
up, we can do some real damage.
Ah, so flattered. But the exploitation of suffering thing gives me pause. Need to tire him out before I try the counter drug.
I keep forgetting he does that. But I like this boss fight. Like, this is a really good boss fight to me, and it's worthwhile being as a bonus boss. Particularly because he's fairly unique in how he fights.
Days we wouldn't feel it. Wonder if the counter drug would work on him.
Boys, get in here. Last time we did this dance,
Thanks, Ron.
Nick healed up okay.
Hurts when it rains, but otherwise dandy. Sweet of you to ask. Can't use the counter drug till I take out Tombstone's gang.
Hello.
I need to clear out his men before I try the counter drug.
You like my product?
Okay, now throwing a motorcycle at Tombstone, that's something that's perfectly, logical to do.
I am the marketing department.
Because, let's face it, Tombstone is just that tough that you kind of need to do that. Ow. Okay, he just no-sold me throwing a dude at him. That's something that doesn't happen very often. I like this because Tombstone is an interesting boss. No, you don't. And that there's not really much unique, like, outright interesting about him in a way, in the conventional sense, but rather that he has all unique attacks. There's no enemy that does anything similar to him in the entire
Lonnie, tired? Someone's been skipping cardio. He's wearing down. I'm close.
But in that, this is just a boss encounter you could see happening in a comic book to a degree. I like that. Eat motorcycle! And again. Seriously, with that face of yours, I think you could probably eat a motorcycle. I mean, with those teeth. And the fact you're nigh invulnerable, for that matter. And this part I also like. Because he channels his inner Ghost Rider.
Time to take him down.
The hell was that you dosing? Feel kinda funky.
Oh, you know, articulated deblocking agent. Years.
You actually hurt me. I don't remember the last time that happened.
Welcome back to the human experience, Lonnie. He's exhausted. Time to end this.
Man, my tongue feels funny. My tongue's supposed to feel funny.
Oh yeah, totally. 100% normal.
And he's also a challenging boss, too, which I like. In fact, I might actually die, which... Also, it's very cinematic.
Someday, Lonnie, I want to find you doing good. Running a soup kitchen or something.
Soon as soup pays, I'm in.
Because yes, it does follow many similar things to other fights in the game, but it's different in that his attacks are all very visually entertaining. And plus, we're fighting in a building that's on fire. That is kind of awesome.
End of the day, this is what I saw. Great fight. Great challenge.
You and I are very different people.
And he definitely keeps you on your toes. I'll give it that for a boss fight. Because if you're not careful, you could easily get, like, destroyed there.
Can we say your crazy drug lord days are done? Please?
Sure. For now. Hell of a run, though.
Not quite how I'd describe it.
That's new.
Too much to hope you'll be taking it easier now that you're, mortal?
Not a chance. Threat of death just ups the thrill. Hell of a left hook. Can't wait for the rematch.
I can.
I like you.
And I like that that Tombstone, ironically, is the one villain that Spidey seems to have some sort of a respect with, because it's an interesting dynamic. And I also like that, Tombstone he's a drug lord in this situation, yes, but...
Won't stop today. And tomorrow.
Well, that was dramatic. Wonder how long Tombstone's powers will be negated for. Probably not long enough. Good work for now, though, Pete. Pats on the back all around.
You ever seen a fire burn like that?
Chem fire. Who knows what they had in this place?
Jeez, thought it was just a bike shop. Cut through there.
Okay, I'm gonna do one of these. And I do like that they add these things to them, where they're like, they just talk about the thing you just did. But let's do one of his things. Not a drone challenge. I don't like the... Those are hard to get any good scores on, which is annoying. But we'll do a drone challenge just to show what it's like. These are the ones that I don't particularly like. I mean, they're not bad. They're not terrible, and I'm perfectly fine with them. And it's just, of all the challenges, I think they're the ones that the game isn't complimented the most by. I think it's one of those things where it's just like, okay, I want to... it's good that it touches you on the swinging mechanics, but the swinging mechanics aren't very mechanically...
Let's talk about Halloween, folks. It may be good fun for the kids to dress up as a cowboy or astronaut or ballerina and trick-or-treat, but this trend of grown adults glorifying the likes of Spider-Man by dressing up as them is, especially in the times we live in, disturbing. What say you, Gino from the Bronx?
Yeah, well, I get your point, but my girlfriend got this sexy Spider-Girl costume, and it really spices things up. Know what I'm saying?
Huh. I most certainly do not. J. Jonah Jameson is not one to be judgmental. But you, sir, are an extremely disturbed man. Goodbye.
I wouldn't say necessarily they suck so much as they're definitely a low point in a otherwise good game. Like, they're still doable. Like, it's not one of those things that... And the thing is, you don't have to perfect them. I feel if you had to perfect them, then I would say they suck, but you just have to get about... You just have to get average on them and you're good. Like, if you had to perfect all of the drone challenges, I would then be a bit miffed, but you don't. And to get everything in the game, you don't even have to perfect all of them anyway. So I do appreciate
Looks like the bomb guy's MO. Only this time he's using a drone to seed spy cams around the city. I better round him up and take down that drone. There, I see it. Show's over.
Oh, shoot.
Got it.
Okay, now you see, stuff like that annoys me, where... But most of the thing is that a lot of your points in this game do come from, getting those drone pieces. I mean, the drones. So it's kind of one of those things like, do you abandon the streak to get the, to beat the score? Well, no, you can't do that, and if you do something like that, you're also in trouble. So, it's one of those things where I'm not a fan of how it basically demands you do a perfect run to get a high score in it, which is kind of demanding of the game's movement system. So
10 seconds.
Got one. Now I can catch the drone.
Okay, got
So
it.
close to perfection.
And I don't really give a darn that I didn't get
Not
perfect.
bad. You got skills. I got skills too.
And I thought...
What I wanted to get was this suit.
robocalls were obnoxious. Well, I shut down his spy cams.
I really like this suit. This suit is one of my favorite nighttime suits. Well, I do like the, let's go to the next story mission. Well, I do appreciate the, spider armor. I feel like I like to use the spider armor in certain things.
You're always getting better.
Gee, thanks, creepy stalker guy.
You can call me Taskmaster.
Because you keep leaving me tasks? That's kinda on the nose.
There's a group of mercenaries committing crimes across the city.
These mercenaries wouldn't happen to be your mercenaries, would they?
No. All I know is they're getting paid well for their work. Unless you stop them, that is.
What's in it for you?
I get to watch and learn.
Well, to be fair, in the comics, the lights change color, and this suit can bend light and sound around it, which is what the blur projector does. But the blur projector is kind of a hard power to use correctly, and I'm not a big fan of it, in all honesty. And I still like, this is still my favorite power so far. But yeah, it's one of those things, like, in context, it makes more sense than it actually does. But it makes it a very nice suit to wear at night, because that glow is very standout and makes it look really cool. And I could fast travel there, which would be fun, but at the same time I kind of want to see if any of JJ's, if JJ will comment on the Tombstone thing. That and traveling in this game is just so much fun. Like, it's just one of those things you don't get tired of it, because it's so well designed, and the traversal system is just so fun. It's just not good at the pinpoint things that I was expecting of you in the drone challenges. I like one of the challenge missions that's introduced in the DLC. Like, I won't spoil anything about them, but
Halloween party. Guess I don't have to change. Delaney's dressed as one of my greatest foes. Let's find out which one.
yeah, but getting the suit for this is kind of next to impossible.
We are so
Also, I like the implications that are here. Like, not necessarily right here, but
Why you guys gotta be so nasty?
I think the guy actually has a nice Spider-Man suit. I mean, there's not a ton of different costumes here, but obviously there wouldn't be, but I mean, you got the lizard. I like it. Obviously, there'd be a lot of Spider-Man because Spider-Man's a big icon. But then you got this.
Dr. Delaney is here somewhere. I have to find him before Lee does.
Like, you got a guy dressed in Electro's classic suit, which implies that in this universe, at some point, Electro did actually go win that suit. Like, that was Electro's original suit in this universe. I like that little tidbit, because it means if you don't like his redesign, it doesn't really change it doesn't change a lot of things because it means he's been in that suit at least once. Because it means at one point or another the Electro's gone around in that suit. And that guy's, and you know, you just got your generic zombie. There's one other one I wanted to see.
I don't get it. Who are you supposed to be?
Well, they're scorpions.
I swear, I forgot it was Halloween until I walked in here.
Which I like that he has that they used a water can as his tail. Like, I find that really cool. But this also implies that Scorpion used his classic look at one point. So it implies that the suits they're wearing now were not the suits they always had. And again, here's Mysterio in his classic outfit.
Spider-Man, my nemesis. You won't catch me this time.
Oh no, smoke. Whatever will I do?
This is the end for you, Spider-Man.
I wish he is, but I'm just glad he exists in this universe.
Now I have you.
Hey, what's wrong with you? I worked on that helmet for a week.
You know, you'd think that she would have more reaction to the fact I just shot webs at her.
Who are you?
I'm your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Smart ass.
Like, look, man, I'm really actually sorry about that, because this is an emergency situation. Otherwise, I would not have done that.
Looks okay, I guess.
But I'm just glad Mysterio actually exists in this universe. By the way, I'm looking forward to Spider-Man Far From Home, because it looks like that's where we're going to get Mysterio, finally. Finally, we will get Mysterio as a active Spider-Man villain. I'm looking forward to that so much.
It could be Dr. Delaney. Gotta find a way up there.
But yeah, I also like I just like that this feels like an actual party for one. But
how could I get up there?
They had to reference that meme, didn't they? I mean, it's a university party, so of course they would reference a meme.
Check out my moves.
But before I go up there, there's actually one thing I want to check out, because there's this one guy that's actually really funny. Where are you? I know you're here somewhere. I'm looking for one particular person. Over this way. Oh, come on, where are ya? I'm having trouble finding him, actually. That's weird. Yeah, forget it. But I'm glad Mysterio will be the main villain of Spider-Man Far From Home, because I'm actually looking forward to that.
I'm looking for Isaac Delaney.
I think he's on the dance
Yeah,
floor.
I know. You know who I was talking about.
There he is. The lizard in the lab coat.
Yeah, but you know who I'm talking about.
Hey, look, it's Spider-Boy. Some one of your nemesises? We got
And I find this hilarious, not just because this happened, but because this implied at some point in this timeline, which is a lot more, which, you know, is generally more serious, Rhino walked around in that, like, in his comic book accurate suit. Like, at some point in this timeline, Rhino was dressed as... I mean, Rhino went around like that, rather than like the hulking armor that he wears in the game. I get the feeling that Spider-Man probably would have just played along. Look, sir, I'm sorry, but you attacked me at a very emergency time. Like, I get the feeling Spider-Man probably would have played along with him. If he hadn't had an emergency to deal with. Because Spidey's a good sport about stuff like that. But I do find it hilarious that at some point in this timeline, Rhino walked around dressed like that.
Take it easy. Just tell me what you want.
This is a joke, right? Those aren't real guns.
Back, now!
Let him go! Keep your head down!
Oh my god! Don't kill us!
Oh, come on. I got that right one time. There we go.
Everybody okay?
Yeah.
Good. Happy Halloween.
But I just like the implication that at one point all of Spider-Man's rogues wore their classic costume.
How about some mood lighting?
Okay, come on, walk down here. Pay no attention to the spider on the ceiling. Okay. I think on some degree, like, obviously that can apply to some of them.
And where'd they take Delaney?
But I don't think that could apply to Electro, because Electro's costume in this game is way different than that design. So at some point Electro must have worn at least some semblance of that design for that to make sense, and got the Iron Spider suit. Which I want to get. I do want to get that for the arms. Even if you don't like the appearance, I think the arms are one of the best suit powers in the game. Anything else to find here? No. Okay. No one pay attention to the Spider-Man climbing across your entire building.
There's Dr. Delaney.
Where are you taking me?
I feel so sorry for that man. Like, yes, he worked on something for Osborn, but he really doesn't deserve to have this happen to him. But I think at least Electro must have at some point worn his suit. Or like worn a suit similar to that.
We don't have much time, Isaac. tell me his name.
Because the suit he has in this game is nothing like his classic suit, so at some point he must have worn a suit similar enough that people would get the idea to do that. Because otherwise they would have just put the scars. Well, yeah, no one has peripheral vision. And this is just, like, disturbing on so many levels.
Show's over, Lee.
Apparently the show's not over.
His name, Dr. Morgan Michaels. Thank you.
No!
That poor man. Like, he really did not deserve that. Like, no matter what he helped Osborn do, like, he seemed like a nice guy. Okay, what suit power speaks unstoppable rage in this situation?
That's all of them.
Who's left?
Gotta find Lee.
Yeah, I think that kind of speaks. You ticked me off pretty well. I could have thrown parts of the lab at him. Like, that was the kind of impression I was trying to give there, is that Spidey was ticked off. Yeah, I think but the way I interpret it is, because Spider-Man would never put something like that on his suit that would kill someone, is that, well, it reflects it back on him, it probably, like, weakens the impact. So that when it hits them, it's non-lethal.
Believe me, this is for your own good.
You know, I probably should not be punching these guys that hard.
Apologies.
Well, that's not good.
That guy again.
Oh, if it helps, I felt bad doing that.
What did Lee do to these people?
Look, dude, sorry about this. That probably was not strictly necessary. But then again, that does seem to be a pretty tough dude.
Yuri, I need your help.
I've got reports of shots fired at DSU.
Yeah, that's me. I'll explain later. But right now, you need to find a Dr. Morgan Michaels. Martin Lee's coming after him.
Copy that. Spider-Man, who is this Dr. Michaels?
I think he's the head scientist on this Devil's Breath project. Did you find him?
Yes and no. Sable says they have him under protection at a safe house somewhere in the city, but they won't tell me where.
I thought you guys were working together.
So did I.
Okay, I have an idea on how to find him. I'll let you know if it works.
Okay, I think that's where we're going to end the live stream for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Oh wait,
hey, did you find Dr. Delaney at the party?
Yeah, but so did Lee.
Oh no, what happened?
Lee corrupted him and made him kill himself.
That's horrible. We have to stop this guy.
We will. Before Delaney died, he gave Lee a name. Morgan Michaels.
Morgan Michaels. Who is he?
Not sure, but I bet he works on the Devil's Breath project. Have you learned anything from that Devil's Breath file?
Yeah, get this. A few years ago, Osborn came to Fisk and asked him to build a lab, but to keep it hidden from regulators.
Secret lab? For Devil's Breath?
If it's as dangerous as we think it is, I can see why.
Where's the lab?
It's not in the file. Osborn made Fisk destroy all records of it. All I have are invoices from Osborn's personal account to Fisk Construction. Knowing Fisk, he kept the invoices around for blackmail material on the mayor.
Everything leads back to Norman Osborn. Guess it's time to pay him a visit.
I doubt he's gonna tell you anything.
Wasn't planning to ask.
Okay, I think we're going to end the live stream right there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. If you're watching on the archive, please stay around and try to make the stream next week. And I hope you guys had fun. See you guys next time, probably the same week. And the same time next week, I also will be doing a lot. Oh.
Folks, you've no doubt heard about the riot at Empire State University. But this is not your usual time.
Keep interrupting my outro.
Rage drinking, entitled millennials, and hormones run rampant. Authorities are keeping a tight lid on the situation, but my sources tell me the demons drug them, turning them into deadly rage machines. What has become of our fair city, ladies and gentlemen, when we have to fear our own children, our neighbors, our husbands and wives? Be vigilant, be on guard, and keep a close eye on that barista with the man bun making your skinny latte, or you could be next!
Okay, hopefully the game won't interrupt me again. See you guys next time. Yeah, he is. That's actually kind of hilarious. But see you guys next time. I'll be doing a live stream this Saturday. It will be Mega Man 11, which I'm looking at right this very moment. So see you guys then. Like, comment, and subscribe. Bye! I still don't have a catchphrase.